Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Patrice, and in this video we will be discussing things I've read. And now let's get started. So there are only two books in this video. The first book is titled All the Mothers, and this was written by Domenica Ruta, and it's a contemporary fiction. And here's the summary. Sandy thought she was making her greatest mistake yet when she got unexpectedly pregnant in her mid-30s by a dating app flop. Trying to co-parent with her ex is a challenge and gets crazier when Sandy finds out her daughter Rosie has a half-sibling. When Sandy meets Stephanie, the other mother, the two women are shocked to learn how much they have in common, beyond their deadbeat baby daddy. Now Sandy needs to figure out what her and Rosie's family look like with these new additions. So I'm going to start with the likes. So I like that this story deals with female friendships and like mothers and their issues, and that it's pretty realistic. Like it's very relatable. You can hear like your friends, or if you're a mom, like your mom group saying some of the things that are in this book. Is also, if you're in like a relationship and your partner has kids and stuff like that, maybe like some of these issues will come up. So it's very modern day relatable. I like that the story deals with found family. And again, this story moves very quickly. Like I was able to read this book in a day. So some of the things I didn't enjoy as much, like the moms in this story. So we meet three moms. There's Sandy, Stephanie, and Kayla, and their families are all like kind of pretty awful. Kayla's family is okay, but the other two, their families are blah. Um, One thing that I did not understand is how these women, so they're all described in the book as like they're hot, they have it going on, and I don't get like how they fell for this guy. Like he is like the ultimate like douchebag, and supposedly he's very charming, and that's why they got with him, but it's like I don't get it. I don't see the attraction. Like they didn't like he doesn't come across as charming in the story, so it's like what did y'all see in him? Like y'all like have it going on. Like what did y'all see in this guy? So I don't know. Let's see here. I so two of the moms, they end up getting together, and I did not like that part of the story. I'm like, okay, like I don't know. That just did not sit well with me. And the author in this story, she like throws in like a lot of hot button issues, like um with like gender identity and um like sexual identity and stuff like that. And I just feel like she's like very heavy handed in what she believes, and she puts it into the story. And it just does not come off as authentic. So that's one thing to be aware of. I I wanted to see more development with the moms as like a friend group and helping each other out, and we really did not get that. And the main issue that I had with this book is that there is no plot. There's no plot whatsoever. This is really like a character driven story, and it's really like nothing, like no overarching thing that's happening, besides them all dealing with the baby daddy and like the drama from that. But there's really no other plot besides that. And that's really not a plot. It's mainly about the mom. So just keep that in mind. So overall, I ended up giving this story a 3 out of 5 stars. The next book I'm going to talk about is The Society of Unknowable Objects. This was written by Gareth Brown, and this is a fantasy slash magical realism story. And the summary says, the world of unknowable objects, magical items that most people have no idea possess powers, has been quiet for decades. But the 3 current members of a secret society have remained watchful, meeting every 6 months in the basement of a London bookshop. When a new artifact comes to light in Hong Kong, newest society member Magda Sparks is sent to investigate. Within hours of arriving in Hong Kong, Magda faces death and danger when she's confronted by a professional killer who seems to know all about unknowable objects. So I picked this book up because I was looking for a good fantasy that did not have any romance elements. And this seemed like it would be right up my alley with the secret society and magic and like danger, sort of like battles and stuff like that. So I like that because of the fantasy, secret society, all of those things that I just mentioned. What I did not enjoy was that there was some romance elements that mucked up the story to me. Um, like the story does not follow the rules that the author set up for this world. Like there's one big rule that the author set up, and at the end of the story, it doesn't match up with what happened. So I was sitting there like, wait a minute, this doesn't make any sense for what she told us. So I didn't enjoy that part. And to me, there wasn't enough magic and like magic battles. Um, and stuff like that. I was expecting like more confrontations, especially if there's like a professional killer involved. Like we should have gotten some more like magic and some more fight scenes and stuff. The writing was pretty repetitive. So we got a lot of, oh no, watch out. Oh my gosh, this is so bad. And why is it bad? And like over and over and over again. So very, very repetitive. This book, I guess the author wrote another book called The Book of Doors, and this book is set in that world. You don't have to read the other book. Like this is a standalone, but I feel like maybe you should read it just to know what's going on. Like for myself, I feel like, near the end, like someone from the Book of Doors appears and it's like, okay, I don't know the backstory, so where is this going? So maybe you should read the first book. Um, I don't know if I will do that because I don't know if I will continue with this series if it continues. Um, just because going to my final and last point, I didn't really like these characters. Like, I like some. No, I didn't. I didn't really enjoy these characters. I didn't like Magda. Not that I didn't like her. I just like they weren't like intriguing. They didn't suck me in like any of these characters. Like they all seem like pretty like kind of selfish in a way a little bit. Like Magda, she was all about the magic and she didn't really think about the consequences of like having like these magical items like out in the world and stuff like that. There was one guy in the group who didn't want anything to do with magic or the group. So it's like, well, why are you here? And then there was like a newer member, like Magda's love interest. Like he ended up being part of the group at the end. So yeah, I don't know. None of these characters grew on me. and they didn't make me really want to continue to read more in this series if more comes about. So overall, I gave this a 3 out of 5 stars. I would not tell anyone to go out and get this book. If you pick it up, fine, so be it. If you finish it, okay. But I'm not going to recommend this book to anyone. If you're looking for a good fantasy, I have other books that I would suggest you get before this one. That's all the books that I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you the next time. Bye-bye.